Hello again, my beautiful people. How are you doing? And I really do hope that you're doing great. Okay? This video is today to speak to you, to speak to your heart, speak to your mind, speak to your soul, so that you will know you're doing better than you think you are. Yep. On January 26, 2022, according to the Julian calendar that they say go around the sun 365 days. We're not talking about the Hebraic calendar that's based upon the 28-day cycle of the moon going around the earth. We're not talking about the Mayan calendar. We're not talking about whatever. Just right now. Okay, let's not make it complicated. This is going to be easy. Okay, January 26th, 2022. The time is 10:29 a.m. Israel. I'm about to jump on the Highway 4, shooting south, going to Ashdod. I need to get a couple of things repaired on the truck. But in the meantime, listen, I want to talk to you today because I see what's taking place in the world, and so do you. And I also see a lot of people that are stressing because of what they're seeing taking place in the world. And I want to talk to you today just about that subject, your stress about what you see taking place in the world today. What I need for you to know is it's actually not as bad as they make it to be. The world is not ending. The world's not going nowhere. You're not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. What's changing, what's taking place is a way that the humans are living is changing. That's what's changing. And it has to change because this world cannot continue to struggle and suffer under the hands of a barbaric human, dictatorship, rulership, presence, whatever you want to call it. And that's not everybody. You are a good person. Just think about this. You are a good person. You're not waking up every day trying to figure out how to do something dirt, some wickedness, foolishness. You wake up every day. If you're working, you go to your job, you know what I'm saying, to provide that food, clothing, and shelter. The basics. That's what you do. When you get off work, you do whatever you do. And that's not anything crazy. You understand? You deal with other people kindly. You're not trying to do anything foolish or crazy. Your effort is to show love, compassion, and just enjoy life. That's it. That's you. So where are all these bad guys at? They're not around you. Then even the people that you associate with, they pretty cool people. They not no bandits out doing dirt. You understand? So what is it that's causing you this discomfort? Sometimes you have to stop, put the brakes on, get quiet, and really analyze the situation to see exactly what's going on. And come to find out, some of the main stressors in your life come through the television. They telling you about some bullshiggity that's actually stressing you out. And then even when you see that, you have to really understand who it is that's telling you this, and if what they're saying is actually the truth. See there? So, I need for you to just take a deep breath and relax and realize it's not all that bad as they say it is. When you get into these big populated cities around the world, Hong Kong, Brussels. Oh, wow. Do you see what's taking place in Brussels? Man, when I was leaving out the house this morning, it looked like they almost was at a civil war over there. They raising so much sand over there. You understand? Ontario, Miami, Tel Aviv, you know, Warsaw, London, Paris, all these big major cities where they're densely populated with people, you know what I'm saying? That's what you hear about all the time. You don't hear about Shake Rag, Georgia, over there in America, in the state of Georgia. Shake Rag. What? It's a little city, a handful of white people up there you never hear nothing about. Chili Switch, Georgia. What? Waukegan, Illinois. You'll never hear nothing about Waukegan, Illinois. You know what I'm saying? Israel, Texas. Yeah, I didn't know it, you know, until I was at a Walmart once in Texas, and sister I wit told the brother at the counter that she's from Israel. He said, yeah, he saw things over there in Texas. She looked like, no, Israel, what do you mean Israel? Israel, Texas? And I went to the map. What? These little places you don't ever hear nothing about. Calhoun, Georgia. They got people up there. Why you never hear nothing about it? You always hear about Chicago, Tel Aviv, you know what I'm saying? What's the place over there? Russia, Moscow. You see? So why is it that you hear about the same places all the time? Because it's a clandestine objective to tell you what they want you to know. But do you hear about Malta, the Mauritius, the Caymans, Fiji? They're still there. Just as peaceful and quiet. I just saw this video someone sent up from, she was in Belize. Yeah, she was down in Belize. And I told her, I said, wow, that's good. You worked hard. Now it's time to play hard. She's in Belize. It's 3 months ago. Do you know last week, or the beginning of this month, sister back in Belize. I'm like, baby girl, you can't get enough of that, huh? And she just is laughing, and the water is pretty and clean and beautiful. Them people's not having no problem. I got a sister down in Dominican Republic. Hit me up just about every day. Hey, how you doing, my brother? I said, I'm good. She always snapping videos and everything. Dominican Republic people on the beach just chilling. White people, black people, everybody out there. Nobody wearing a mask. Ain't nobody worried about nothing. They on the beach, chilling, having a ball. So I'm saying these things to you so you can understand truly that it's some bullshiggity going on. And if you keep on that news and those mainstream media, boy, they'll have you so tense you can't even sleep at night. And it's really not that bad. I got a friend over in the Philippines. She sent me videos and pictures of the places around Philippines right now. I'm like, woo, wow, beautiful. There are many, many places in this world that is so incredibly beautiful. Much more beautiful than that place that you living in. And the TV that's keeping you stressed out with horror, drama. Turn that daggone TV off. You know, like I do. You have to, manage your viewing, okay? And please don't go to bed on drama and crazy stuff. Like, some people like horror movies. They like to watch horror movies. Don't go to bed on no horror movie, you know what I'm saying? And please don't be that kind of person that go to sleep with the television on in your bedroom. Because the brain, it don't turn off. The ears don't turn off. So your ear is hearing all those sounds from the TV. And your brain is processing it all through the night. And because your brain controls your nervous system and send impulses out to make your muscles move and twitch, cause you to move. Your brain has got stuff going on your body all through the night. And you thought you was asleep. Because you felt like when you woke up, but you know you really wasn't resting during the hours where you should have been resting. Sleep. Because why? Your brain was up processing all of that sound from the TV that your ears was giving it. And so you really didn't rest. The ideal situation, your room should be totally dark, just a bit cool, not to where it's uncomfortable, with no sound, no TV, nothing in it. So that your body, your brain, your ears, and everything can totally rest and not operate, and give you a real refreshing, sleep. Now, the ideal time to sleep is between 10 and 2 in the morning. Like, you go to bed at 9, and you some people may look at the cell phone or check emails, whatever, little something. In that hour, you drift off to sleep. Good. So you get to sleep, you're sleeping at 10. Between 10 and 2 is when your body's releasing those hormones to help it rejuvenate. Your muscles, you understand, your organs, get a break. And so you sleeping good, 2 o'clock, you got that, and you really sleeping, so you're waking up some people in the morning, whatever time, you feel refreshed. But if you leave that TV on, and then, oh man, wow, don't let it be the news. And they're on there telling you about who done got shot, who done got robbed, all kind of drama, and your brain is steady feeding that to your ears are steady feeding your brain that all through the night. Oh, wow. You're going to wake up the next day batshit crazy. You're like, what the hell? Don't do that. Do like me. I go to Netflix and I look for documentaries according to what I feel, how I feel at that time. If I feel upbeat, I may look at a documentary about some, story. If I feel kind of melancholy, I look at something, like space, because I like space stuff, And I go to Google Earth and I travel around the world, man. I look at all these beautiful, picturesque places. I was looking at this new pipeline they building over there. You always hear America talking about Russia and the pipeline. And so I was looking at it, and they building this pipeline straight through the Alps. And there was some places over there they showed this valley, all right, that was so beautiful. I just stopped and stared at it, man. And it was in 4K. This was incredible. It was so green and rich and beautiful, and all those houses way down there in the valley. I said, you know what, that got to be some great farmland, because, I know how to grow food, and I've learned years ago that the best place to grow food is in the valley, because the minerals run down off the mountain into the valley floor. So it's real rich with minerals and what not that it need nutrients to grow food down there in the valley. This place was so beautiful. Wow. And so these places, they like Norway, Sweden, Latvia, Malta. You never hear nothing about those countries. You know what I'm saying? As quiet as it kept, the world sociologists a few years ago, several sociologists got together. They wanted to know what was the world's most peaceful countries. So they listed several different criteria, and they set out to find which countries are the world's most peaceful countries. And they say they're going to list 10 according to all this long list of criteria they put out. And after they did this extensive research of all these different nations around the world, they came up with a list of 10 of the world's most peaceful countries. And do you know what? 6 of those countries are all in Africa. 6 of the world's most peaceful countries are in Africa. Now, don't that blow your wig back when on the news they telling you about a coup, a problem, like over in Ethiopia, as an example. All lies. All lies. That's why the Ethiopians said they want Western media out of there, because they lying about what was taking place. You know what I'm saying? the West was trying to bully the African leaders not to go to the meeting in Ethiopia because Ethiopia wasn't dancing to the drum beat of the West. Now, see, bullshitting it like that is the type stuff that stresses some people out and just make you mad. Why you always gotta lie about somebody else? And you got all these drug addicts walking around Philadelphia, homeless all in LA and all across the world. You got enough drama in your own country to be concerned with than to be sticking your nose in other people's business. Shut up. And that's why I'm here to let you know it is not as bad as they say it is. Not everywhere in this world. You know, I was talking with this sister a few weeks ago, and she literally broke down in tears. Man, I felt so sad for her. And she was telling me about, you know, what they saying on the news about this, about that, and the people and the crime and yada, yada, yada. And so I had to help her to understand. I said, whoa, hold on, my sister. Let me ask you something. Where are you right now? She said, what do you mean? I said, where are you? Are you inside out? Where are you? She said, my house. Where? In the living room, the kitchen, the bedroom? She said, no, I'm sitting in the living room. Okay. Well, who's in the house with you? She said, nobody. I'm here by myself. Okay, then what are you crying about? She like, you know, all this crap that's taking place in the world. I said, okay. All this crap that's taking place in the world, I'm asking you, is all that crap that's taking place in the world, is it in your living room with you right there? She said, no, man. I said, then what are you crying? All that crap that's taking place in the world they telling you about is somewhere else. It's not there in the house with you. When you go in your house, that's the time you're supposed to shut the crap that's taking place in the world out the house, and don't be sitting on the phone talking to me, crying in your living room about some crap they done told you about. It's time to relax and be at peace. You don't know about that crap unless somebody tell you about it. And I'm telling you, it's a bunch of crap. Relax, take a deep breath, chill. It is not that bad, seriously. Now, on the other hand, I know some tragic things have happened to some people. I can't, you know, there's nothing I can do for that. But all this incredible stress that you going through, my heart goes out to you. Really does. But at the same time, again, you got to get off that daggone stupid box called the boob tube, better known as the television. Because they lying to you all the time. Those news anchor people that's supposed to be sitting up there telling you news, they're not anchor people. They're not anchor people. They're news actors. Okay? So you have to, you know, mitigate yourself on what you listen to, what you watch. You have to really, really be careful now, because you can get overwhelmed and don't realize it. Wondering why you just can't relax and wondering why you got this feeling on you, because you done heard so much drama that it done cause your system to, you done become overloaded with drama. Now it's time to be at peace. And I'm telling you, there are so many, many, many places. There are way, way more peaceful places on this earth that you never hear about. You turn the news on, they talk about Tel Aviv, Israel. They talk about America. They talk about Russia, China, as if no other countries exist. When the last time you heard something about Sao Paulo, Brazil? Or you know what I'm saying? Or maybe Caracas. Look at that. When the last time you heard something about Caracas? You ain't never heard nothing about, you know what I'm saying? So don't let them do you like that. Do not, Don't let them get you stressed out like that. Because there's many beautiful places to be. You up in your house tripping about something that's taking place outside of the house on the other side of the city You don't have nothing to do with it. You sitting there watching the TV and just one behind the other, one behind the other, one behind the other, like it just never ends. After a while, man, you get to a point where you're like, go buy you a gun. And you ain't never had no problem, nowhere, your whole life. But they done got you to a point where you think now, oh, I better carry me a strap just in case. I got to talk to you about the power of your mind at some point. How you can control your environment with thought. You know, I had to break that down to you one day. Maybe I'll just go over to my YouTube and sit down there from the house and talk to you. But, you know, I just wanted to drop this quickie on you to let you know, hey, stop. It is not all that bad. There are so many beautiful places in the world that they are at total peace right now. Okay? You can get out of these cities and get away from all this drama. That'll do you all the good in the world. All right? Okay, so again, I told you, go ahead and subscribe because you enjoy these videos I drop. This business be nice, man. This stuff be so interesting the brothers from Israel be talking about, you know? And make sure you subscribe. Tell other people to tune in, listen to this brother because, you know, he funny. He sound good, but he interesting. He be making some powerful points out of Israel. And then you get to be riding around Israel and see from inside the country as he ride his truck around up and down the road, okay? So let's go on and subscribe to the brother. You know, you look up one day, he'll be able to do this and be going some places that's really interesting, you know, that for you to go. I'm the type person, you know, I'm not afraid to go to these different places that they tell you don't go to. It's a reason because I know them. You know, I know their motivation, you know. It's like when I was doing some business back in the day dealing with Africa and the gold. I did a little gold business. They was telling us about this area that it had so much unrest and, you know, they were concerned and, you know, it was, you know, again, the West, America was telling the U.S. citizen, don't go up in there. The State Department advised no travel. Man, I packed up and I went straight there. I got up in there, wasn't diddly squat happened. Come to find out it was a bunch of them over there trying to get the gold from the brothers for nothing. So it's always some bullshiggity behind that. You know, you have to look at who's telling you the story. You understand? And their motivation from telling you that story. And then whether or not the story is even true. You understand? And at this point, you're supposed to know that there are some people you are never supposed to accept nothing from them as truth and factual. You got to always check up behind them. All right? But this year, I'm telling you, you ain't got to worry. I ain't got no ulterior motive or, you know, some clandestine evil stuff, you know, to try to work on you. I love you. You know, that's the whole thing with me. And that's my whole motivation from even talking to you about this, because I see what you're going through. And I'm the type person that if I could just, you know, say something to you to help you feel better, help you have a better day, to get past all this, then I will. And that's out of pure love. Like, you don't get that much nowadays. You don't even find people to talking about, I love you, you know, no strings attached. I'm not trying to, you know, work anything out you. I'm a part of the human family on this planet. We come in all colors, shapes, sizes, and what have you. Okay, I'm your big brother, and I'm strong. You know, I mean, I got enough strength for me, you, and a whole bunch of other people. Sometimes you may get a little weary. You know, you jump on my shoulders. You understand? I got that kind of strength for you. And so I'm saying these things to you out of that pure love, right, that I have for you. And how much of that love? Hey, man, from the basement of my heart all the way up to the attic of my mind, I love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you. Shalom. Be at peace.